Good blessed Sunday morning, January the 14th, 2024. It's about 7:30 a.m. in the morning. I greet all human beings all around the world with a universal greetings of peace and the blessings of God be with you. Doesn't matter what your political, philosophical, personal, nor your religious beliefs may be. Doesn't matter whether you're the richest to the poorest person on the face of this earth. Doesn't matter if you the proclaimed toughest to the proclaimed weakest person on the face of this earth. Doesn't matter if you my family, friends, nor my proclaimed enemies. Doesn't matter whether you like me or anything that I do or say. That's your prerogative. You have many amendments to the United States Constitution to do as you please, such as protest peacefully, speak peacefully, gather peacefully, and so on. Today, what I want to talk about is tomorrow is a day that most people in the country and other places, black and white, will be celebrating Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday, who was born, I believe, January the 15th, 1929. That's also my birthday. I'll be in my late 60s. But I want to talk about something that's going to happen in this building in the behind me and in other places. And I'll be back because it's 9 below zero. I got to get in my car. This building here, the C.F. Bowen Civic Center, is a place where people here in Charleston, Missouri, all residents should be able to go. I'm probably one of the only residents and I am the only civil rights leader activist in NAACP, active NAACP member that speaks up against civil rights violations, discrimination, and so on. But this building, C.F. Bowen, was named after a man, my dad, before he died, a World War II veteran, honorably discharged. He told me C.F. Bowen, I believe, was the principal here, and his wife worked, C.F. Bowen's wife worked it in this building too. This is a building I want all of you all that's listening to it, not just blacks, everybody, even whites that don't know the history of this building and why C.F. Bowen was the principal of this building. My auntie, may she rest in peace, my dad's sister, my Aunt Thelma Ivy Alford, she was a valedictorian. They said she was one of the smartest, if not the smartest, in this school here. This is where blacks was segregated to. Only place they can go here in Charleston, Missouri, Mississippi County, because then the Charleston Consolidated Schools number 7, which today is the Charleston R1 School District, they didn't allow blacks to go to the Charleston Consolidated School number 7 until a court ordered, a federal court, after a lawsuit was filed by Annie Davis, may she rest in peace, for her 2 minor children, Barbara and Johnny Davis, who wasn't allowed to go to the Charleston Consolidated School number 7 because they was black. But the judge and the jury, they ruled in the favor of Miss Annie Davis and those that filed suit with her. And they won. They basically wanted to get updated books, educational books, but they won what they was able to go into that particular school. And sadly to say, this was in 1961 when the suit was settled. So can you imagine 1961 on back what blacks went through in this building? The reason why I'm saying it because they got black criminals now running this building. Lester Gillespie, look him up, making millions of dollars out of this building. He used it with Susanna Wesley Family Learning Center, a predominantly or all-white ran organization that moved from East Prairie, Missouri, but they was using this when they was in East Prairie, but then they moved to 601 Marshall Street here in Charleston, Missouri, which Lester Gillespie, the NAACP, and all these sellout house Negroes honor people like Susanna Wesley Family Learning Center, honor people like Paul Page, who runs the Charleston, Missouri Housing Authority, the man who barred me from here. Now, Lester Gillespie make millions of dollars off of this, one of his programs. One of his other things is Stellar Consultants make millions of dollars. His other one, he make millions of dollars off of this here. You see what it's called? It's called Fresh Start. Fresh Start look at this, Self-Improvement Center. Now you see the phone number 573-233-5070. Now he said the locations of these things. One of them is 308. If you Google it up, it's 308 Main Street, and you will see that's a lie. That's the place where that's his house where he reside. Him and his family reside. Then he got another one that he said is 60, I believe 9. I believe it's 609 or 604 Paul Street. Google it up and see. He said that's another one. But that's a lie because he had people living in it until I got to exposing them. Now he has a white woman go over there like she's, it's an office now. But now he make millions of dollars. Look at this doggone van. But look what he be driving. Watch this. Look at that black truck and all them other nice things that he be driving. But this is what I want to say. Tomorrow, you're going to see a bunch of blacks in this building. You're going to see the NAACP, if they have something tomorrow. They're going to have something in this building like they have every year on Martin Luther King's birthday. And they disrespect to Martin Luther King. They have disrespect to the black movement because when you see them honoring each other, you see them in here. And no disrespect to some of y'all that just come just to be coming. But ain't now one of these people in this place fought no civil rights, don't stand up against the police department when they do things wrong, don't stand up against the sheriff department and when they do things wrong, don't stand up against the 33rd Circuit Court here in Charleston, Missouri, Mississippi County, sure enough don't stand up against the Charleston R1 School District. These people in this building, they work hand in hand with them. I give a credit to one person, one black person that works in this housing authority, a black female, that live on my street. I give her honor because she's a true Christian. I give some of the other blacks that retired from there, they know who they are. And I give the maintenance men, I don't have anything against the maintenance men or the individual that run the maintenance men, the head foreman for the maintenance men, because they not a part of what Paul Page doing. Paul Page would tell you that the Housing Authority employees and the residents in the Charleston, Missouri Housing Authority is afraid of me. But they not afraid. What would they be afraid of a black man that speak up for them when Paul Page misused them? When these people here in this C.F. Bowen Center misuse them. But I want some of y'all to go tomorrow. Some of y'all white people and black people that's not a part of the good old boy system, go over here tomorrow if they have something in here and see the people that they be honoring. They be sitting up here like they dignitaries. And then our representatives here in the state of Missouri, black and white, don't none of them care about us. The governor sure don't care about us. All you got to do is look. Marcel Williams, they showed him, a brother that they showed that there's no DNA to prove that he killed this lady from the St. Louis Dispatch. When a former governor took him off of death row and had some former judges to look and see and investigate about him not being guilty of this murder. But this judge here, this governor here, he disbanded them. And they said that was illegal. But yet it's a white police that shot and killed a black guy in Kansas City, I believe it was, in his driveway, and he got found guilty of it. Before he even got his sentence, this same governor won't pardon him. That's what we have here. That's what we have here in the state of Missouri. Not all people. If you're not a part of it, don't be offended. But in this building here, this is what they breed: a bunch of black house Negroes. When the black slaves was trying to escape, people like Lester Gillespie, Rodney Jones, and all these other people that you will see in here tomorrow, they try to down people like me, but they can't. Look what less the money going to. It ain't going to these bands. And then I want the government to check and see if all of his drivers have at least E license when they transport people in these vans. Also, when them summer programs, check all the individuals that they have working and see have they been tested for any type of. As I end this video, I ask all you all that's listening, take the time to Google up some very important people that's lived here in Charleston, Missouri, right across the street from the Lincoln School, the former Lincoln School, which is they call us C.F. Bowen Center now. It was Lincoln School when the blacks was not allowed to go to the Charleston, Missouri Consolidated School number 7. But Google up Davis versus the Charleston, Missouri, Mississippi County Board of Education, or Davis versus the Charleston, Missouri Consolidated School number 7. Read the whole case and ask yourself, if this family was the head leaders in fighting to get better education, better educational books, and to be able to go to the Charleston Consolidated School number 7, which is Charleston R1 School District today, ask yourself why isn't anything honored for them. People don't even speak about them, but yet they named the street where the C.F. Bowen Center on, Cy Williams Avenue, because Lester Gillespie in the Susanna Wesley Family Learning Center and some of these other sellout house Negroes and some of these other Ku Klux Klans or white supremacists said that it was a slave here by the name of Cy Williams. Now, I Googled it up. I can't find it. Maybe it is. But what type of slave was it? Was it like the ones like Lester Gillespie and them other people that's in the 700 Cy Williams Avenue or 700 Elm Street, formerly known as Elm Street? Is it just these sellout house Negroes in there? But I'm telling y'all this for a reason, because if you look around downtown, every place else is being rebuilt, remodeled. Ain't nothing over here on the southeast side of Charleston, Missouri being built. We don't have nothing but liquor stores, smoke cigarette stores. We don't have nothing educational. All them people that you're going to see in there, all these teachers and former teachers, educators, all these individuals call themselves Masons, and all these people call themselves in these different sororities. They don't do a doggone thing for the black community. All they get is grant money. You seen that van of Lester's? How many people do he have that actually have chauffeur's license? I know a couple of them that didn't. I know a couple of them that was driving around that was alcoholic and drug addicts, taking food to the little kids in the summertime and then dumping the rest of it. I'm going to leave it at that, y'all. Black folks, how do you expect anybody to respect y'all? And this is to shoot fit wear, and you don't respect yourself. The Palestinians, they over here protesting and blocking highways in Chicago and other places because of something that's going on with Israel over there in another country. We won't even stand up with all these blacks being killed daily in Chicago. Black study selling drugs to each other. Black study gang banging. Blacks steady doing drive-by shootings. How do you expect to get help when you got all these now the NAACP is supposed to be the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People. The National Association. That's nothing nationally about the NAACP. 99% of the NAACP don't give a doggone about blacks or the civil rights or anything else. All you got to do is take a look. How many times I've been trying to get support from them? I done went to St. Louis. I done went to Chicago. I done went to Marion, Illinois. I done been to Carbondale and different other places, Cairo, supporting other people. And I ain't had a doggone NAACP member besides one. Well, two now that's been helping me. Don't think the NAACP give a doggone about what's going on with these civil rights. All they is about money, just like Lester Gillespie and the rest of them. Martin Luther King, I know you turning over in your grave with some of these churches, black churches, and these NAACP talking about they celebrating your birthday and they ain't doing nothing that you did. You and Malcolm X wasn't chasing government grant money. Y'all wasn't living on high hogs like Lester and them is. Peace be still.